Hello there, and I am back. Thank you so much for joining me this week. And I have a special guest in the studio. My name is Charlie, and for a few minutes tonight, we're going to be getting into the world of a beautiful singer, songwriter, and I'm sure if you attended the Day of Thunder, you actually saw her performance. And today she joins me as she talks about her music, her life, and much more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Kai Ruth. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm so glad to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. First of all, splendid performance at the Day of Thunder. How did you feel a few minutes before you actually stepped out on the stage?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was really nervous. I was hoping I don't make a mistake there.
Right.
But hey, when I got on stage, something just came out.
Yeah.
And I was like just rolling.
The energy, man. Like I was just like, okay, this is really awesome. Yeah. Do you like, was it like your first major performance with 11,000, 12,000 people in front of you?
It was.
Yeah.
It
How
was.
nerve-wracking is that?
It was. I almost died before going on stage, but I was like, God, please be with me. Let me not make a mistake.
Because I'm sure when you guys were rehearsing, there was just
Yeah.
like patches of people, and then you'd be like, hey, I'm going to kill this.
Yeah.
Then you hear the screaming of 12,000 people, and then you have to
Wow.
step up there. I could imagine the butterflies, but you put up a splendid performance. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You were actually amongst 1,000 entries plus that you were actually picked. Actually picked how many of you? 6, was it?
Yes, 6.
Very lucky.
Thank you.
Very lucky. I actually was voting, so yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So now I'm sure a lot of people are actually seeing you for the very first time. Who is Kai Ruth?
I'm 23 years old to start with. I'm a social worker by profession, a TV presenter, songwriter, a singer, an entrepreneur, and I'm very passionate about everything that I do.
Right.
Very ambitious,
Yes.
driven, and meticulous, and I'm a people person.
Right. People person. A lot of people say I'm a people person. Like, what does that? What does that even mean?
Well, I like meeting new people every day.
Right.
I like learning things, you know. Yes, and I enjoy being with people. I'm one person who, like, I can't stay away from my family for a long time.
Right.
Yes, and I can't just live alone. I can't.
Wow. So you're all surrounded with people, great
Yes,
people. That
always,
is, which is
always.
absolutely great. So where were you born and raised?
I was born from Chingola, but raised from Lusaka.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So all the school and everything did from Lusaka?
Yes.
Absolutely great. At what point did you decide like you really want to do this music thing? Because I can tell your life is busy, have a lot of stuff going on. At what point did you see music to be a part of you?
Wow, music has always been part of me.
Right.
Okay. Looking at my background has prompted a specific reference to my musical career, and where I come from, everyone sings.
It's a family thing.
It's a family thing, you know.
Wow.
And also, I tie my life experience to my music. My life experience has also contributed to me becoming an artist now. And also, I followed, you know, I love the rhythm that the music.
Yes.
I love the rhythm that music has, and it just takes me to places where I can't reach or go physically.
Absolutely.
Yes,
and that's the whole goal about good music.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I followed my passion, and I followed the dreams of my heart.
That's totally great. But obviously, starting up is always rough.
Yes.
How was your first experience in the studio? I always love to hear people talk about that.
Please, it was embarrassing. Don't ask about it.
Do you even still have like the first song that you ever recorded?
Yes, I do.
You listen to it and it's just like, oh snap.
Fortunately, you know, when I'm one person who never knew how to sing. I'm SDA.
Right.
So when I was growing up, I used to be in Pathfinder. Yes, and I was in
pretend
choir.
I know what that is.
Yeah, you just have to. Yes.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I used to have a very small voice, and I remember at some point when my brother is singing, my mom would put me and my brother together to sing,
Right.
and I would sing, you know, Chilea,
Yes.
and my mom would hit me.
So that, you know, correcting you like you have to sing properly.
Yes, yes, you know, because my mom can sing.
Okay.
Yes, the only person who can't sing is my dad.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I mean, you know. So it's a great thing. So like the whole family sings.
Yes, and then the thing is, people used to laugh at me. I remember when I was in high school, there were some auditions
Right.
You know, like to sing in the school choir, but I didn't go through because, you know, I didn't do well.
You didn't cut it to the
Yes,
choir.
yes, and what like I would really want to sing, but
Yeah.
people used to laugh at me that you sing like a bird. I remember my best friend making fun
sing
of
like
me.
a bird are the best
Come
singers,
on,
I
don't
think.
not you. I remember my friend making fun of me. You know, like you sound like a bird when you're singing. Why do you really try to, you know? So because he taught me that, that really, really motivated me to start rehearsing every single day.
Right.
It doesn't matter in the morning, when I'm bathing, when I'm cooking. I'm one person who can't cook without headsets.
Wow.
Yes. Like
Wow.
music is my thing, you know, it's in my blood.
Yeah. So failing to make it to the choir, how negatively did that impact you, and how did that change everything about you?
It did a lot, you know. I couldn't sing, not even in front of my mom.
Yeah.
In front of anyone. I would, you know, like my self-esteem was just like, you know, when I tried to sing in front of people, I used to feel like they're just going to laugh at me and I'll be embarrassed and all that. Until one day I went to the studio. Kinjo, my friend, he's got his own artist that he's managing.
Right.
So I decided to follow and go and see what they do. So when I went to the studio, I saw the way they were singing. Then I was like, you know what? I would like to have my own song done by myself, you know, just to be listening, just for fun.
Yeah.
And then I told the producer is my friend. So I was like, JB, can you please make a beat for me? Then he laughed. He looked at me like this.
Like, oh, okay. You want to sing?
Yes, he was like, really? You can't sing, but how are you going to do this? So I was like, you know what? I have been rehearsing every single day, and you're not going to tell me that.
Yeah.
Just make a beat for me.
And I want to sing.
I didn't even pay because he didn't charge me. He knew I'm not going to sing.
Yeah, it's not going to happen anyway, so.
Yes. Until so when he made that beat for me, I went home, I wrote the song. I don't know where the energy came from, but I wrote the song from 21 up to 03. I didn't sleep.
Wow, from start to finish.
Yes, I managed to write the song. Then the following day I went back to the studio. I was like, hey, JB, I'm back. Here are my lyrics, can we record? Then he was like, oh, okay, let me hear the lyrics, try and sing. Then I tried and sing. I was like, wow, really, you have improved.
Yeah.
That's how we did my first song. Then my second song, I was like, I will write something that, like I said earlier, my songs, most of them, I tie my music like from my life experience.
Right.
You know? Yes. So I promised myself the second song I'm going to do, it's going to be just about street kids throughout.
Yeah.
Yes. And when I told him I want to do a song about street kids, he was like, what are you going to sing? What are you going to say?
Yeah.
So I was like, initially when I came here and told you that I want to sing, you didn't believe me. So can you just believe me this time, and this time I'm going to pay? So that's how I made the chorus, and that's the song that has gone viral.
Yes.
A lot of people really love that song.
Absolutely. So being a person that had a lot of downturns, like you couldn't make it to the choir, a lot of people laugh at you when you sing, your self-esteem is done, to now performing in front of 12,000 people.
You know,
how do you describe the feeling?
Right now, I can't. It's something that I can't describe because I don't have better words.
Right.
Yes. All I can say is I'm humbled.
Yeah.
I'm humbled, and thank you to everyone that was there for me from the start, people that were voting for me. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate, and I will make sure I work hard so that I don't disappoint you.
Yeah. So let's talk about your music now. What type of feel is your music? What type of music are you doing?
Right now, I'm doing motivational songs.
Yeah.
Electronic dance.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
That's great. That's new. Like I think I haven't heard many electronic dance songs.
You will from me. Expect a lot.
Absolutely. So how many songs do you have altogether?
Altogether, I have 8.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm working on something that I'm going to finish tomorrow, so that makes the songs 8. But yeah, that's it. I'm trying to come up with an album.
Okay. Oh, you're working on an album.
Yes.
When are we likely to see this album dropping?
First, I want to do my first video with the song In the Cold because people like really love that song.
Yeah.
So I want to do a video first, and then I'll release my album. Like maybe 2 months from now.
Awesome.
Yes.
That is really great. For somebody who is trying to, your story is quite motivational. For somebody who's trying to get somewhere and achieve something, what word of advice would you have? Whether it could be in music or maybe trying to go out there and get a degree, or they want to try something.
Okay. With me, what I did first was I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a social worker.
Right.
I went to school, and even as I was in school, I've always, a lot of times I used to dream that I'm singing.
Right.
Yes, I never used to understand why I was dreaming like I'm singing and all that. But I used to tell myself, you know what, when I have a chance after I'm done with school, I think I'll try music. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
You just have to follow the dreams of your heart. And if you're passionate about music, I'm one person, I don't really, I do care about what people say.
Yeah.
Like when I was starting my music, a lot of people, I've had like 3 different record labels that have come to me and said, no, we want to sign you.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell me, I ask them, like, what are the conditions and all that? Then they tell me, you have to change the way you sing. You have to stop doing international music.
Yeah, you have to get local.
Yes.
You get that a lot.
Yes, because in Zambia, not anymore. When I was starting, yes, like in Zambia, no one is going to listen to international music. You need to do your songs in Nyanja or Bemba, or if it's your Lunda, go the Lunda way, you know. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do songs for myself, not for anyone. If you have a problem with it, then don't listen. My parents will listen to my music. And surprisingly, when I released my first song, I had about 820 likes.
Wow.
Yes, that was my first song. And then I released the second one, which is In the Chord, and yeah, it's there.
Absolutely great.
Yeah, so you just have to follow. Don't pay attention to what people are saying. Follow the dreams of your heart, and you're going to do the right thing.
Absolutely. And you have a whole future ahead of you. You're still 23. I mean, you got a long way to go. Where do you see yourself in a couple of years? Established artist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, established. And okay.
You'd want to do a lot of international collabos and stuff.
Exactly.
And you just mentioned something like a lot of artists feel when you do international music, you probably won't get as much airplay in locally. Do you feel people are like that, like in terms of listenership here in the country?
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I was thinking like that because people would tell me that don't do international music, nobody will listen to that. But hey, even before I went to the DOT, people were calling me, especially like weddings.
Yeah.
Yes, people were calling me to go and perform and all that. And when I'm singing, people would like, yay, So I was like, oh, okay, people are listening to my music.
Right.
So whoever was telling me international music is not going to sell in Zambia, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta show them like here because I think we live in a diverse society where people are exposed to different types of music.
Exactly.
So I don't think if you had to get an international touch, like say maybe deep house or electronic music, I don't think people will be surprised. Like, oh yeah. Like, people appreciate that.
Yeah, actually, I was like, the same way people listen to Adele's music, Sia, because they're not Zambian.
Right.
The same way people listen to, Kaigo, the same way people listen to Enrique's music, that's the same way they're going to listen to my music.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because those guys, they are not Zambian. We like too much of Nigerian music.
That's the thing.
Yes, so if you are able to listen to Davido's songs, then you're going to listen to my songs as well.
Right. that's totally great.
Yes.
So as away from music, what do you do?
Away from music, I'm a presenter.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a show that I present on ZNBC every Saturday, and also during the week it's work.
Yeah.
Yes, and I have businesses also. I'm an entrepreneur.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's totally great. Busy woman, eh?
Yes.
Right. So when it comes to inspiration, whether work, business, or music, where do you draw your energy from?
within me.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about everything that I do. You know, I'm passionate about my music, I'm passionate about my work, I'm passionate about, even when I'm talking, I'm just passionate about every single thing that I do. I make sure, you know, when you're doing something that you love,
right,
or like, you would, because you're doing it with all your heart, you will not fail.
Absolutely.
Yes, you will not fail. And I'm one person, the drive to work hard in life comes from my mother. She has really played a very big role in my life.
Ah.
You know, yes, because I look at her and say, you know what, Mom, if you didn't do this in life when you were young, I'm gonna do it for you.
Wow.
Yes.
That is, I'm sure she's smiling watching this right now.
Yes, Mom,
That's
if you're
brilliant.
watching this, I love you too much.
That is totally brilliant. That is totally brilliant.
Yes, and I always tell her to say, my mom likes music too much. So she was like, I wish I was young, but I always tell her, Mom, you're not old, you're only 39.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can still do music, you know. And then she sings in church,
Yeah.
though. Yes. So I told her to say, you know what, since you didn't do any music when you were young, I would do that on your behalf. If you didn't go to school and become a doctor or a lawyer
do it for
or
you.
a social worker, I would do it on your behalf.
Oh, you that doctor, huh?
Yes,
great.
exactly. And also my father.
Yeah.
Those two, like, they've really, I'm inspired by my own parents, in short.
Yeah.
Yes, and I have always wanted to do something very big so that I can make them proud and become the person that my parents didn't become.
I'm sure you're already making them proud right now. Looking at your path, I'm sure they're actually really, really proud of you.
Okay, you can
Yeah.
say so.
Absolutely. What could be your words to your fans? I'm sure you've gathered up a couple of fans now, which is a great thing, I think.
You know,
What could
it's
be your
not
words
easy to
the-
get 4,800 people
Yeah.
followers on your page, you know,
Right.
as an upcoming artist.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah. So what would be your words to them, and how can they catch you online?
I'm on Instagram as Kai Ruth. I'm on Twitter as Kai Ruth. I'm also on Facebook as Kai Ruth. C-A-I Ruth. Kai Ruth. Just like that.
Absolutely great. And if you want to download her music, go on over to her page and be able to enjoy great music that she has to offer. Can't wait for your video and your album too.
It's coming out very soon. You'll be the first person, don't worry.
Definitely. Promise made on TV. Ruth,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming on the
Okay.
show, and keep shining.
No, thank you.
All right. This has been Charlie and Amada here. Make sure to join me again next week for another great show. From me, it's bye-bye for now.